Okay, so today we are going to discuss the transmission of electrical signals through wires, that is topic of ICT, Information and Communication Technology. So here you can see, first of all, for the knowledge I am going to tell you that in the 1876 there was the Graham Bell. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Alright, so in this we will talk about the telephones, how signals are transferred. So here you can see transmission. Transmission means transferring of electrical signals, as you know, through wires. So in the telephones we have the wires, okay? And wires are what? Wires are the medium from which the electrical signals are transmit or pass. So here we have the telephone and the wires are the medium. Okay, so here we have the main components that are basically the wires from which that pass, and metal and diaphragm, sorry, vibrating diaphragm you can say. Okay, so here first of all the telephone. Here it is divided into the two parts, you can say, mouthpiece and earpiece. Like see, this was the picture of telephone, like here you can see. Okay, so this side we put on our ear and this side on the mouth, from which we produce the sound, and one person receive that from the earpiece. Okay, so here in the mouthpiece we have vibrating diaphragm, and we have carbon granules. So what are granules? These are basically the particles or small pieces of what? Carbon. Okay, and in the earpiece we have only the vibrating diaphragm. Okay, so in here you can see, first of all we have the sound waves, which we produce when we say hello. Okay, so first of all we are saying hello, so the sound waves are going through the mouthpiece, and the mouthpiece, as I told you, we have the vibrating diaphragm, so sound waves hit the vibrating diaphragm, so vibrating diaphragm become vibrate, and then after vibrating diaphragm we have carbon granules. So when the diaphragm will vibrate, so carbon granules will compressed. Okay, carbon granules become compressed, and so here, because of the compression, like sound waves convert into electric signals electrical signals. Okay, so in the airways, we talk about the airways. Here we have, like you can see, yep. Here we have, after the electrical signals, here we have this electric signals which also vibrate the diaphragm, and due to the diaphragm vibration, here we have one metal. So metal will produce the magnetic field around that magnetic field. Due to magnetic field, like again the electrical signals convert into sound waves, so that one person can receive or one person receives. So let me tell you once again this whole process. Okay, so here simply you can see first of all this what we have the mouth. Okay, so from the mouth in the this is function works in the telephone. Okay, from the mouth these are the sound waves. Okay, sound waves goes and this what we have the vibrating diaphragm. Okay, sound will goes and hit the diaphragm. So when the diaphragm will what you can say vibrate, so the carbon granules will compressed. The other granules. Carbon granules will compressed and this is what we have the wire like telephone line or telephone wire. When these granules will compress, so the sound will go and that will convert here. This was ear. This is ear. Okay. So here that sound will receive. Okay. When the sound is received, then in the ear, from the ear we have having the vibrating and diaphragm. Okay, so here we have the vibrating diaphragm. So when the vibrating diaphragm will we can say vibrate, here we have metal and that metal will create the magnetic field. Sorry, here we have this vibrating diaphragm. Okay, a vibrating diaphragm will vibrate and here it will create the magnetic field. Okay, due to magnetic field here, then same with sound was converted into the electrical signals. That electrical signals will convert into, let me write here, will convert into sound waves when the person receives or hear. So this is how the process is happening in our telephone. Okay, so here you can see earpiece convert the electrical signals and electric signal connect to the sound waves. This electric signal and here the mouthpiece what do here sound waves connect to the electrical signals. These both are opposite to each other. Hopefully you got it. Bye bye.